Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Vidyaji. Now I request Kaustubh sir to please share your experience in robotics, AI, and many other contribution you have given to the society for the well-being of humanity. I also request the dignitaries to be seated off the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also proud to have another felicitation here. We would like to felicitate Shri Santoshji Kare for having a wonderful evening anchor this evening, and I would invite Mr. Shashank, the US son-in-law of Dr. Toshi sir, to be here with us on stage to felicitate Shri Santoshji Kare for this wonderful evening and the anchoring that he's done this evening for us for the 10th edition of the Dr. R.P. Parnerkar Award for Excellence and Technology. Mr. Shashank is himself an IT engineer and he works in Seattle, Washington.
Namaskar. Am I audible? So first thing first, before I forget, I always start my communication with the dais, with the audience. एकदा हात जोडून आपण गुरु ब्रह्मा म्हणूया. गुरु ब्रह्मा, गुरु विष्णू, गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्मा, तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. To all my gurus sitting over here, and all of you. Most important, I can speak English, it's okay, English, Hindi, Marathi, all are fine with you, right? English and Hindi, okay, fine, no. So, इतने सारे बुजुर्ग लोगों ने बात करने के बाद, I am finding the feeling on everybody's face. अरे सचिन भी अच्छा खेल गया है, सहवाग भी बहुत अच्छा खेल गया है, ये हरभजन सिंह अब क्या? Am I right? So let us be honest. I'm not going to sit on the. There are two ways. I can sit on the dais and I can speak with everybody for hours together. That is not a problem. But personally, if you ask me, I would like to interact with all of you. Is it okay with all of you? Yes. So welcome all the young generation, either by age or either by heart. So welcome all over here. Thanks for coming. Can anybody tell me how many are thinking, and be honest with that, how many are thinking that Kaustubh is going to make us a bore? Already थोड़ा late हो गया है. So be honest, कितने लोगों को ऐसे लगने वाला है कि हम बोर होने वाले, अब आ तो गए हैं, इसको प्राइज भी दिया है, सदगुरु की कृपा है, तो कितने लोगों को ये लगता है कि ये बोर होने वाला है? So next 30 minutes you have to bear. Thank you. Because topic is serious but I will try for that. We will make it simplified. Some कुछ funny incidences, topic समझने के लिए भी हम बात कर सकते हैं. It need not be a very serious topic. The topic is serious, the presentation should not be serious, right? So today's topic is for mainly, I can say, the life engineering as well as the engineering and technology, right? So there are few quotes about the engineer which first I would like to say with you or share with you. That is, after joining engineering, I really appreciated my brain being a hardcore engineer, which is divided into the two parts, right and left. In right, nothing is left, and in left, nothing is left. So he is the engineer. Second, the engineers are like to solve the problem, right? We are into the applied sciences, so we like to solve the problems. If there are no problems handily available, then we will create them, and then we will solve, right? So this is what is a engineer, and that's why engineer has to believe that yes, we are the great engineers and we run the world. As an engineer, it's a strong belief that we run the world, right? So coming to the main part of the presentation, there is Excellence in Engineering and Technology by Kaustubh Samak, today on the 28th of January 2025. 30 minutes, not more than. Now, shall I come down also? It's okay, I think it's fine. So now there is so what happens, why I do all these things, I will tell you very honestly. Otherwise the last benches will be in the mobile. Okay, the middle benches are cautious. ये देखना है तो सामने देखो, नहीं तो mobile में. First benches, unfortunately, they have to listen to. Okay, so today there are many things in your mind that you must be thinking about it. What Kaustubh is going to speak about that? What means the automation? What means the robotization? What means the industry 4.0? The gentleman had spoke many things about me. I'm really surprised from where he found that. But fortunately, all things are right. Okay, so I did all these things what he had told, and so there may be some questions in your mind. There may be some assumptions in your mind. There may be some thoughts in your mind about all this engineering, robotics, automation, industry 4.0. I want you to speak today. I want you to speak with me today. Okay, so let's start with one thing before going ahead. I'm going to ask questions. I will force you to speak. Please, so don't keep your mobile aside. Now it is not, these 30 minutes your mobile is not supposed to be with you. Okay, you should be with me, right? So why this industry 4 came into the picture? Very seriously, I would like to speak on this point. Does anybody know? Can I ask this question to somebody? Yeah. There are many engineers, so why this come into the existence? The industry 4.0. Any idea? Okay, I will reframe my question. How many people are there जिनके बाजू वाले कंपनी में इंडस्ट्री 4.0 आया इन्होंने मिला? Anybody? Isn't it a different thought? Okay, I'll go still into the previous days. Okay, my father, when he was young, right? So there was a craze of two things, two MBs we used to call. One was Mercedes-Benz and second one was Madhubala. All young-hearted people must appreciate it, right? Correct? Now in the next generation, in my generation, I'm still young. In my generation, it may be Madhuri Dixit and all this. Correct? So it's a craze somewhat. Today's generation may be in favor of Alia Bhatt and all these things. The same way when it started, at that point in my father's generation, it was the automation part, the robotation part. In my generation, it started with the lean manufacturing, WCM, and what today is robotics, automation, and industry 4. Okay? Now, it's a very genuine question to all engineers who are sitting over here, all the managers, all the management team sitting over here. Are we seriously ready for Industry 4.0? Very seriously. There may be some companies, if you seriously do the audit of those companies, I am an auditor for those companies, they may be at the most at 2.1 industry. They may be at the most at 1.7 of the industry. But still, they want Industry 4. Why? Why? I will give you the best example of these things, and then we'll go ahead. Okay? Because what happens whenever you are not capable, whenever you are not prepared, and still if you want to go ahead with that, then there are many people who don't know exactly what to do with that. Now the point is that I want to bring the Industry 4.0, but I don't know what is Industry 4.0. Right? I want to make my complete company automation. Recently, one fellow came to me and he told me, Kaustubh, you are a robotics engineer? I said, yes. I need one favor of you. Whenever the box comes to the office, okay? So he comes, his car comes, we open the door, he simply go to the 10th floor, and somebody carries his bag and opens the laptop in front of him. Why cannot a robo can do this? Why you want robo for that? You are there for that. Okay, so when the expectations are there, then you should understand which expectations can be fulfilled by the robots, which expectations can be fulfilled by the automation. Where really you need that. The technology is there, but where really you need that. Honestly speaking, now in coming days I can find out only Autowala and Maid will not be the robotized. Otherwise, every else thing will be the robotized. You're already with the Ola, you're already with the Uber, you're already with the Blinkit. Seriously, it's a serious thought, at a lighter note I can call. Seriously, you require it or not? So where you are standing in your Industry 4.0, you should understand for your company, for your organization, and for everywhere, seriously, whether you need it or not. And then you should go ahead. Okay, I think look very serious. Okay, I will make it lighter slide. Okay. But it's a serious thought that whether we really require Industry 4.0 or not, we should think about it. छोटी सी, whenever I deliver the lectures, I give some stories. I tell some stories about that. So shall I tell a story? Okay. किसी को नींद नहीं आएगी शायद. Okay. Okay. A simple story. Listen very carefully. Unless and until you listen it carefully, you won't answer my questions because I'm going to ask questions randomly. आप बोलो, like that. Okay. So. Amit Shah. Okay. He is sleeping in his bedroom on the first floor. A simple story, listen very carefully. So he is sleeping in his bedroom, in a very pleasant mode, right? On the first floor, window is open, the thief comes in. Okay. Thief comes in, looks at him. He is laughing. Thief also laughs. Thief also laughs. Then he goes towards the cupboard, opens the cupboard, take out all the ornament and everything which is lying inside. Okay? And again he laughs at Amit Shah. Amit Shah also laughs at him. Then the same window he uses and he escapes from that. Everybody listen the story very carefully. Simple story. Now question is different. Who Who can answer my question? I'm going to ask a question. Two things. One, why Amit Shah laughed? And second, what is his mood at this point? Very relevant story of today's discussion, I'm telling you. Why Amit Shah laughed? And what is his mood at that point? Who is ready to answer my question? Please, all are engineers. You should come up with a solution. Come on.
He was not in tension.
He was not in tension. Absolutely. Okay. Anybody else? Someone come in. He must have ensured everything. Perfect. Or?
He don't care.
He don't care. Gaya to gaya ornament. Right? Sorry.
To remove the anxiety from himself.
To remove the anxiety from him. Okay. Anybody?
It was all stage managed.
It's all stage managed. Right. Oh God. Shall I answer?
He was sure of getting back.
He's sure of getting everything back. Absolutely. Absolutely. Must be. Must be. Anybody else? Any different answer than this?
Ornaments were back.
Ornaments were fake. Okay.
He is not in his house.
No, he's in the house. He's in his house. Definitely, this kind of session should have some lighter moods also. But I will give you the very correct answer and right answer for this. Okay? So shall I give the answer of this? First, this is a true story. This is a true story. I'm living in Pune at Dattaprasad Housing Society. Very next to me there is a Shivai Housing Society. On the first floor, Mr. Shah lives over there. His son name is Amit. It's the 6 months old boy. What we did, we related our memories with the name. Am I right? This is one of the biggest problem in the industry. We relate, we assume, and because of this assumption, because of this related memories, many problems come. As a global head, whenever I'm speaking to many people, the simple answers in the production units. Sir, आज production बहुत अच्छा हो. Any relevance? Production बहुत अच्छा होगा. सर, आज के प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी एकदम बढ़िया है. Doesn't mean when somebody is saying कि production बहुत अच्छा होगा, he should speak in the language where he should say कि sir, every day per machine we are producing 50 components per hour. And today onward, we are making it 75. Yes, I can accept this sentence. On the product quality which is delivered to the customer, it have 0 ppm, parts per million failures. I can accept that as an engineer. But what it means, बढ़िया होगा. What it means, दुगना होगा. Unless and until engineer speaks the relevant figures with the relevant data, one should not accept it. Right? It's an engineer's duty. It's an engineer's duty. Okay? So when somebody says that, then naturally boss or manager or owner has many things in his mind. Is he bluffing? Is he cheating me? Something like that. And honestly, after the 32nd year of my career, I can definitely say that those who are working on the floors, they very rigorously adopt the ABC analysis. What is ABC analysis? First, if boss is coming, then try to avoid him. Still, if he catch you, then try to bypass him. And third, if he still catch you, exact bata baba kya hua, then try to confuse him. This is the reason now all employers want the exact data. They want exact data. Because many, I won't say all, many engineers, many foremen, many production unit heads, they do not give the exact data to the owners. So employers want it. Yes, I want the exact data of everything. Nowadays, new terms are coming up, that OEE. Have anybody heard about OEE? It is overall equipment efficiency. So that efficiency of the equipment, that efficiency of that unit of the machines, that efficiency of that plant, that efficiency can be of the location. It can be the WOPI location where you are working on. Right? So now this is the need. Now getting the right data is the need of it. So now today we will be discussing about where we stand in the industry, what is the methodology, what are the layers of Industry 4.0, benefits, and if you allow me, then some different projects about the industry. Will it be okay, all of you? I'm going to ask questions to last team also. Okay. So automation is very simple. Automation can be explained as a process to create control, monitor the applications of the technology. Automation is the process of handling the operations of equipment such as processors, machinery, stabilization of ships, aircraft, boilers, and many applications with the minimum human efforts. Minimum human efforts. याला मराठीत आळशीपणा म्हणतात. So जो मराठी जानते हैं, जो lazy बंदा रहता है, what always he tries to do to avoid his work, he tries to automate that. He tries to automate that. Correct? So this is automation. So what is the next stage? Now I don't want to do the work. So let somebody do the work. That's why robot came into the picture. The origin word is robota, which means hard labor. Correct? So here we come into the picture that what happened exactly? Why we are coming up with the automation? Why we are coming up with the robots and all this thing? So this is where we landed because of the situation what we recently discussed. Everybody is a contributor for this. Not only employer, as a craze they want to bring in the Industry 4.0. Not only employees, where they want to bypass the systems and all. And these are the practical examples what we are sharing right now. Okay. So, whenever I am speaking about the best quality, best production units and all these things, when we bring in the Industry 4.0, that comes up with the only 3 words, very clear words. Please keep that in your mind and remember it for the lifetime. Okay? Realistic, real time, statistically calculatable data. What means Industry 4.0? It works only on these 3 words. The realistic data, the real time data. Don't tell me the data which is 3 months back. It should be today's, right now's data. It should be the data which I can calculate. Okay, one machine in 1 hour producing 50 components, the same machine next hour producing 48 components, my efficiency is down. Let us accept it. My efficiency is down. And when we started implementing the Industry 4.0, then we have stopped interacting machines with the humans. We have started taking out human factor out of that machine, out of that technology. Wherever you are collecting the data should be automatically acquired. The acquisition of the data should be automatic. Zero human intervention. And then it started that why the Industry 4 came into the picture. In a simple word, Industry 1 was in the 18th century, that is the industrial revolution. Industry second, that is the key changes where people tries to put the conveyors and everything. In the third, it was like the PLC driven robots, automation and all these things. And industry 4, which is a metaphysical or going to be the cyber physical, is introduction of the IoTs, that is Internet of Things, IIoTs, Internet industrial on things, and other system, that is cyber physical, augmented reality and real time. So finally, जैसा sir ने कहा कि why it came in your life, it is only because of you. It is not others who forced you to be with the industry 4.0. It's you that brought in industry 4.0. I'll go with the next slide. What are the benefits? There are definitely benefits. Whenever it's a technology, when we speak about the modernization, use any word. Finally, whenever it is beneficial, when someone found that it is beneficial, maybe in the financial ways, maybe in the functional ways, but when it found it is a beneficial, then only it got introduced, it got accepted, and it got growth in the different segments. Right? पहले हम बुलक कार्ट से जाते ही थे. We were driving bullock carts. No, we were expert in bullock carts. Maybe. Why we came up with the auto rickshaw, why we came up with the trucks, why we came up with the buses. Buses Tata ke the. Why now Volvos are so popular? पहले normal lathe थे. Engineers must be knowing. Why now it is a CNC lathe? Computerized, numerically controlled lathe. Kyun? Because it has benefit. First benefit, the higher quality. We should, this is my statement, we should expect quality. There should not be any second thought in the quality. We should expect the quality. And for that, yes, you can pay money, no problem for that, but expect that quality. Simple thing, whenever a person is delivering the material and all this thing, he comes to me and he says, sir, 95% quality is there. I always give him one example. Man, on Bombay airport, every day, 600 flights lands. And if they land with the 95% quality, precise, is it okay with you? Every day, 30 planes crashed. So 95% quality, accuracy. Do you accept it? No. Then why you say that it is 95% quality? Why you are saying that it is 95% on-time delivery? No. I want, it's a great words of Mr. Suman Mulgapur of Tata. Great words. Please do not accept wrong quality. Please do not produce wrong quality. Please do not deliver wrong quality. Because of his name, that sumo vehicle is there. It's a Sumant Mulgavkar. That's why it's sumo. But he never accepted the quality compromise. And why we should? If we are purchasing a single TV, let's say of say 35,000 rupees, do we accept a scratch on it? A button which is not properly fitted? What are our words? अरे हमने इसके लिए पैसे दिए ना, मराठी में चिंचू के बोल, ये तो नहीं दिए, पैसे दिए. So when you are expecting a quality in such a small thing, why you are not ready to deliver the quality? It applies to everybody. It applies to even household women. Why not to deliver best quality? Let us deliver the best quality. The quality is most important out of this. Second, the productivity boost. The world is growing. Let us accept that. The world is growing, the needs are growing. We need to produce the goods in a shorter span of time. So Industry 4.0 definitely helps in that. It reduces the average handling time by 40%. It's a huge time. घर में एक सिंपल सी चीज है, घर में हम पानी भरते थे पहले, अब घर में टैप वाटर आता. It reduces your time. Call that as a automation. I don't mind calling that as an automation. which helps you to reduce your efforts, which helps you to gain more in the same time, you should appreciate and you should welcome that change. That is most important. Third, the cost saver. We have reduced the cost of the processes by 80%. Can you imagine? Where we were producing with the 600 people, almost 2,000 metric ton of the material in a year. Today, we are producing 24,000 metric ton of material with 6 people only, in 3 shifts. Most importantly, it was mainly for the safety, because we were working in the poisonous area. ALP is a material, aluminum phosphate is a material where it's very poisonous. In those areas, 600 people daily, per shift 200 were working. We reduced that to 6, first thing, and we increased the productivity from 2,000 metric ton to 23,000 or 24,000 metric. Why not? ALP is required to everybody. We produced it. Most important, fast implementation of the new processes. The implementation speed. My mission statement, start from where you are with what you have, make something of it and never be satisfied. Wherever you are, wherever in the condition you are, please understand how I can make the change. How I can make the change for the fast implementation. Even if you can fail fast, I agree on that. You can fail fast, but do the fast implementation. There are many people who can think year together and afterwards they may find out, yeah, it's not a right solution. It's better to implement that solution, let it get failed, you do the re-study, re-inventions and come back with the new solution. That is much better way to work. That is much better success rate you can achieve with this. And I'm telling you, really, anything about the automation, robotization and industry 4.0 forces you to do all these things. You cannot get escaped out. You have to do that. That's why most important, RAI, it's robotics, automation, industry 4.0 deals only with realistic, real-time, statistically compatibility. Think about it. How? Now, again, can anybody help? Okay, audio. When somebody says that, sir, there should be a robot who can open the car door, who can take the laptop bag of the boss, he will take it on the 10th floor, he will open it for him. And my answer was weird, no doubt about that, because it was irritating question. But where to apply? When, again I am saying, when we are engineers, we should know where to apply the industry 4.0, where to apply the robotics, where to apply the automation. The best way, please anybody can take this photograph, anybody can contact me later. I am free available for your questions on this, right? I am a consultant for this for now more than 15 years. So please come back to me on this. But this is a methodology is most proven. We have proved this in the Tata Motors and now we are getting the best results. In Tata also, when I started with my career with Tata, we were at minus 213 crores loss. Within 3 years when I left, adopting this methodology, we are at 1200 plus crores profit. Within 3 years. First thing, the complete clear-cut ABCD analysis of the all humans who were useless, they were thrown out. Don't hesitate in doing that. If you are not capable, don't be in the organization. If the person is not capable, please throw him away. He is a nuisance. Pardon my language, but sometimes you have to take these kind of calls to stabilize the system. Now we can see the factors. So it's a project assessment scoreboard, PAS. And you can find out we have covered and we have rated. We are not simply saying something. We have rated many points. What are the ratations? You can find out. What is the clarity of the scope? We are given the rating for it. Whether the scope is really clear to you. Sir, हमें ये करना है. Exact scope of the project. You should know. All engineers should know what is the exact scope of the project. What is the complications in that? Which are the areas you have to take? What is the methodology? How many mandates you are going to save? These all factors when you are taking into the scoring, and when you go ahead, then you can find out which is a major project, which is a medium project, and which is a small project. Otherwise, कोई भी आके बोलेगा एक रोबो बना के दे दो. If I start working for everybody, then it is a big problem. Engineers, managers, management, most importantly, company steering committee should know what exactly we have to do with the Industry 4.0, what exactly we have to do with all the automation, what we are going to achieve. So this is the way you can find out when the major project is there. If it is related to safety, no compromise. 100% efforts on that. You have to come out with the safety problems of the company, and you can start. But if it is related to productivity, for the quality, I can even say for the cost reduction, it is an important factor. हमारे घर में भी होता है ना. Honestly, and one more thing that always comes into mind. All these things we should not learn from outside. There is no consultant called Kaustubh Samak. There is no consultant called Yakamari from Japan. They didn't teach you anything. हमारे यहाँ हम बोलते हैं कि दुपारच्या वेळेला जेवल्यानंतर वामकुक्षी कर आणि रात्री शतपावली कर. Okay, we always say that. Whenever these people are coming to us and telling us that after a meal walk away, after a meal have a sleep, and after a dinner walk away, then we are very eager to listen to them. Why? हमारे घर में जिसने कुछ सीखा है वो सीखने की इच्छा नहीं है. Tell me who is the best person to do the supply chain management? All mothers. All mothers. हमारे घर में कोई गेस्ट आया है. Yesterday evening I was with one of my friend. It was a sudden visit, but I had a very fantastic food. उनके घर में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है कि एक कौस्तुभ आ गया तो खाने के लिए प्रॉब्लम आएगा. Why? Because all mothers have a clear-cut management system. घर में क्या क्या रखा है, ये खत्म हो जाता है तो कहाँ रखा है. Why we have to learn SCM, supply chain management, from others? घर में मदर और एक लिए I can say safety. इनकी साड़ियाँ आप देख लीजिए, उसको प्रॉपरली पिलो किया हो रहा है. Am I right? मेरी भी माँ इनफैक्ट I stayed with her for 8 years of her. कभी भी उनकी साड़ी फेल नहीं जाती है, खराब नहीं होती नीचे से. फॉल पिको किया रहता है. Why we can learn these things? Why you need somebody Japanese or Chinese consultant to teach you all this? It is not needed. And honestly speaking, whenever we will start adopting these kind of systems from our own home, then it is the best time for us. Then it is the best time for us. 2 reasons. Because when we are adopting these things from the women of our home, we will start automatically respecting them. We will start automatically respecting them. Second, most importantly, they will feel that if they are the part of the society, they are the part of the home and everything. Correct? So this is how we can do that. I'm covering 2 or 3 slides. There are 6 layers of the Industry 4.0. And in this slide, I will answer Sir's question, Patel's question. First thing, that is the layer. Wherever all the hardware comes into the picture. All the hardware. Your scooter is a hardware. Correct? Your printers are the hardware. Your computers are the hardware. Correct? Now, who is using this? It was his question. आप टेक्नोलॉजी किसके हाथ में दे रहे हो? सर जहां बच्चे टेक्नोलॉजी यूज कर रहे हैं वहां बाप भी टेक्नोलॉजी यूज कर रहे हैं. Okay, so we have the diagnostic tools always installed in every technology wherever we are implementing. So whenever I am taking a printout, then I know which print is taken out from that printer. that data is coming to my desktop. That data is coming to my desktop. Whenever my son is taking out the vehicle, I know in which direction he is going. That map or GPS is already put into the vehicles now. So definitely, whenever technology is there, the diagnostic, even if all your phones are having the diagnostic tool, you just open the diagnostic tool and click that. It shows that every hardware is perfectly working. Most importantly, every hardware perfectly working for 24 hours without any failure is a need of the day. कभी कभी मेरी गाड़ी खराब होती है, ये नहीं है. It should not fail. So that is the most important part. Correct? And the third layer, it is a bi-directional communication. It should not be like that only father should speak with the son. It should be the son also should speak with the father. So all the equipment through diagnostic tools to the ERP system and SAP system, when they will start collaborating, then the human intervention is completely removed and the exact real-time, realistic data is acquired to your system, and which is the input condition for any industry 4.0. Am I clear about the industry 4.0? Are you getting the feel of that? What I'm telling? Right? Shall we go ahead? So these are some of the most important things. Now, tell me one thing. कभी ऐसा हो जाता है अगर कि पिताजी आपके बेटे के पास आके बोलते हैं, अरे बेटा आई नो दैट तेरे पॉकेट में आज पैसे नहीं है, मैं तुझे 200 रुपए दे के जाता. कैसा लगेगा बच्चे को? Weird situation, no? Nothing happened like this. Do you think? कोई पिताजी जाके अपने बच्चे को बोल रहे, अरे आई नो दैट आज तुम्हें कॉलेज में एक पार्टी है, तुम्हें 4000 रुपए शायद लगे, मैं दे के जाता. What will be his feeling? Okay. So the same feeling comes to the plant head's face when manager goes to him and said, I know that your all machines are occupied and they are all taking almost 100% of the effort. They are almost used 100%. So I am sanctioning you 5 machines. Or I know that all your manpower is completely blocked and you have this much of the work, and I'm allotting you 20 people now, well educated, excellent people. See, this kind of surprises I had faced with my workers, because now the data is happening. I know that all the machines are working at 85% of the efficiency or plus, and he needs. मुझे मांगना बहुत सिंपल है कि मुझे आज 4000 पार्ट करके चाहिए. But how he will produce? You are a father. You should take care of it. आप उसको 15 मशीन एक्स्ट्रा दे रहे हैं, 15 मैनपावर भी दे दीजिए, rather 45 दे दीजिए 3 शिफ्ट के लिए. So this is the best benefit when we are coming with the industry 4.0. That is a pre-warning you get. Not only of the efficiency of the machine, even in the failure of the machine. एक सिंपल एग्जाम्पल, घर में अगर मैं आके आपके वाइफ को बोल रहा हूँ या मैं मेरे वाइफ को बोल रहा हूँ आज ना फ्रिज खराब होने वाला है, what are you saying? एक बहुत important चीज है that every wife, every mother, she feels that if our husband or son is an engineer, then he should repair the mixer or fan. That is a basic criteria of every home. Correct? So when we do that, so अगर मैं जाके बोलूंगा कि माँ ये खराब होने वाला है, and nowadays the first company in the India, that is LG, they introduce that your machine is going to be down, your fridge is going to be down, and it requires these changes. It is exactly the industry 4.0 implemented, right? Many benefits you can find out, and most important benefits is the 100% quality checks and programming of that. Energy monitoring system, automation, hardware based of the industry 4.0, and 100% quality checks. एक कोई भी यंग बच्चा है यहाँ पे? I would like to ask him one question. Anyone young? जब अभी भी married? By heart he is young, undoubtedly. Yeah, the young one. So let us ask him one question. Okay. Namaste. So a simple question. let's assume one situation for it. Okay, so the situation is like that. The situation is like that. You are an young engineer. आप गांव से बड़े सिटी में लाइक बड़ौदा आए हो, करेक्ट? आने के बाद इसके साथ साथ इनकी बहन भी आई, तो शी इज ऑल्सो एक्कम्पनिंग हिम. दोनों ने, आप इंजीनियरिंग कर रहे हो, वो भी इंजीनियरिंग कर रहे हैं. एक घर लिया था, पिताजी ने रखा था, दोनों भाई बहन को बहुत प्यार से रहे, करेक्ट? ये होने के बाद अब 4 साल नेचुरल कोर्स में बहन ने खाना पकाया, भाई को भी खिलाया, खुद ने भी खाया. ऐसे करते करते भाई इंजीनियर बन गया, वो भी ग्रेजुएट बन गई. अब इनकी शादी का वक्त तय हो गया कि अब अच्छा इंजीनियर हो गया तो शादी कर लेते. अच्छी लड़की देखे, संस्कारी लड़की देखे, शादी भी हो गई, करेक्ट? ये होने के बाद इन्होंने पहले ही दिन जब उन्होंने खाना पकाया बीवी ने, तो इन्होंने ये बोला कि अरे देखो 4 साल से बहन के हाथ का खाना खाना अच्छा लगता है. ओके, तो आज आपने जो खाना बनाया है वो बहन टेस्ट करेगी, फिर मैं खाऊंगा. सो द क्वेश्चन टू अदर्स, इसको कितने दिन उसके बाद खाना मिलेगा? So why somebody else should check my part? Quality checks, why somebody else should do that? The person knows. बीवी को मालूम रहता है आज थोड़ा नमक ज्यादा पड़ा है, बट वो बताएगी नहीं. वो बोलेगी सामने से आने दो. डर के मारे हस्बैंड नहीं बोलता है, खा लेता है, करेक्ट? थैंक यू. तो मिलेगा खाना आपको? नहीं मिलेगा. So
आपका भी अनुभव ऐसा ही है?
same, my wife is sitting here. So most importantly, quality is only in the industry, it is everywhere. Again, I repeat that question. Don't accept wrong quality, don't produce wrong quality, don't follow quality. ये सब हम जब bypass करने लगते हैं ना, then it comes with the industry 4.1. So coming to my genuinely last slide, these are the benefits. HR में से कोई है तो मैं कवर करता हूँ HR के थोड़े से, क्योंकि HR के लोग होते हैं ना, they are like चाय से भी किटली ज्यादा गर्म. They are HR. इनको कभी कभी कुछ मालूम नहीं रहता है, but still they show that कि अरे भाई पूरी कंपनी तो मैं ही चला रहा हूँ, मेरे सिवा यहाँ है कौन. पॉलिसीज ऐसे बताएंगे कि लाइक मोदी जी बता रहे हैं, करेक्ट? एंड उसमें वैल्यू कितनी होगी? आई पर्पसली यूज द वर्ड वैल्यू, देन इट इज एट द मोस्ट 1 or 2%. तो सब होने के बाद मैं पूछता हूँ, तू कहना क्या चाहता है भाई? वो डायरेक्टली बोलना, व्हाट एग्जैक्टली यू वांट. व्हेन आई हैड आस्क्ड यू कि मुझे ये बंदा ऐसा ऐसा चाहिए, आई वांट अ इंडस्ट्री 4.0 इंजीनियर, तू सब बताने के बाद ये क्यों बता रहा है कि नहीं मिल रहा है, इतना बता नहीं मिल रहा है, then I will search for it. So HR अगर नहीं है तो I will just cross over the HR. I will go ahead. Last time. So this is going to be the industry 5, which is coming into the picture 2030 plus के बाद it will be the metaphysical world, and I am coming to the conclusion of this. Read this. This is most important. This is the most important slide. These are the factors which will be considered in this metaphysical approach, that metaphysics is the branch of philosophy. IP protection, economics, humans, machine and technology work in sync, metaphysics and engineering of life, design agile, it's a geological, and last, builder, data reporting and measurement culture around. कुछ याद आ रहा है इससे? ये स्लाइड देखने के बाद कुछ याद आ रहा है या मैं दिला दूं? My last slide coming in. डॉक्टर रामचंद्र पारनेकर जी ने यही सेम पॉइंट 1950s में, we make the human life centric, we make the engineering of the life, we go ahead and say it's the sociology, economics and metaphysics. 1950 में बोला है, and today I am a part of the industry 5.0 team who are giving the suggestions. What exactly you want? We say no. Don't remove human. Every system should be the human centric. Sir, आपका यही सवाल था. So human centric system में से हम दूर नहीं जा सकते, then it will be really the word of the robo. We can't do it. Right? So last, so are you exhausted? Otherwise I will just show some 5 slides and then we can take the question answer. So shall I show 5 slides only? Where we have implemented the industry 4.0 very hardly 2 seconds. So normal engineering everybody knows, but agriculture में क्या हो सकता है? I thought, and this is what we have done. It is already completed. All these projects are completed. I am sure. So automated system for the seed drilling and fertilizer supply. Labor नहीं मिलता है आज farmers को. We have developed that, but farmers are not coming to us. Just a machine को छोड़ दो, and simply it will do the acres of the land. It will drill it, it will put the seed, it will place the fertilizers, and एक exact matrix से ये show करते जाए. This machine is already ready. Weed control system, it's the biggest problem in the all agriculture. 2 areas where you can find out. You can simply use the laser beam, identify the weed, identify the type of the weed, and simply kill it. There is a chemical process of weed control. Identify the weed, identify the chemical which can kill that weed. And these all things are ready. These all things are ready. Anybody can come to us for that. We can supply you that. It is already ready. It's a strawberry and apple plucking system. We have already developed that system. You can identify the strawberry, you can exact color of the strawberry, exact size of the strawberry, and you can go and exactly prick them. Most importantly, whenever you are plucking the fruit, you cannot pull it. If you pull it, then it damages the actual condition of that. You have to hold it and you have to cut that. This is the way it happens. Okay. And last, this is the project. All completed. Everywhere in the world now it has been introduced. And this is a future farm coming in India. So cattle farms, all the cows and everything, which will take care of that. So farming data is there, fixing cows is there, smart tractors are there, agri-bots are there, even if survey drones are there. So it's a complete farm, we are working on it. This is a project I can show it, if anybody is interested afterwards, then I can show how exactly Industry 4.0 works. We can tell you that. Now it is time definitely that we should remember the great scientist and engineer Dr. Ramana. For today, it's his birthday today. So today, because of him, we are really secure because of the work he had done in the TIFR and all. So these are the final words. Now, yes, the organizing committee members must be angry. Okay. So at the end, I will just end with one thing. So, my guru, Gajanan Maharaj ji, जिनके बारे में हम बोलते हैं कि why the technology is needed, why guru is needed, why santa is needed. Okay. Finally, it is a GPS. It is a guru protection system. You should have that with everybody. The GPS should be with you, right? So what he had delivered to us, I will just stand in front of you, and you can understand the meaning behind it. How the Adhyatma and how the technology is together. Correct? So what he said, or what somebody said about him, that संत हेच भूमीवर चालते बोलते परमेश्वर, वैराग्याचे सागर दाते मोक्षवनाचे. संत हे सन्निधीचे मूर्ती होय प्रत्यक्ष साची, संत भव्य कल्याणाची पेठ आहे बोल. संत भव्य कल्याणाची पेठ आहे बोल. त्या संत चरित्राचं श्रवण करा सावकाश, आजवरीना कोणास संतांनी ह्या दगा दिला. पुढलं म्हणजे ईश्वरी तत्वांचे वाटाणे, संत हेची रोकडे, अमोघ ज्ञानाचे ते गाडे भरले असते प्रत्यक्ष. आणि शेवट संत चरणी ज्यांचा हेत त्यांचा ऋणी रुक्मिणी का. आता मलरहित करा चित्त, श्री गजानन चरित्र आहे. धन्यवाद.
Thank you very much, sir, for guiding us through your experience and providing inspiration to the future generation. I am sure your thoughts, your experience, your working style, the light of your knowledge will be today's takeaway for our audience. I would like to request Mr. Srijay Kulkarni to give the vote of thanks.
अरे एक क्वेश्चन पूछना है।
अरे इधर वो प्लीज बोलिए
We appreciate AI technology.
थैंक यू
Good question. What happens when it mistakes? First, second, whether this AI system is suitable for our country. Second, third thing, if the one incident in Baroda, ये लोकेशन होती है ना, अपन ने डाल दिया आपको कहाँ जाना है? GPS, उसने रॉन्ग डाल दिया, वो आदमी मर गया। So, in this era, how AI technology will be suitable for millions in the this pocket and what remedies are?
Yes. Very perfect answer for this. Industry 4.0. Am I audible to everyone? So I don't. Hold this. So Industry 4.0 is not a complete technology. It is evolving, right? So every day it is evolving. Every day the new applications, new softwares, new I can say uses are coming up with this technology. I will answer right away with your question that the system which is rightly fed data is in position, it doesn't fail. Whenever there is a manual intervention or wrong data fed, then only it fails. Robots doesn't have its own intellectual. Same Industry 4.0 doesn't have its own intellectual. It has the intellectual which you have produced, which you have already fed into that. So that is what. The accident which was happened, now it is coming into the picture that the wrong data was fed. So the mistake is of the human, not with the system. That is one. Second, how to avoid that? When we are putting any system, then there should be the checks we should put. लहानपणी आपल्या whenever you are young, आप कभी बाहर जाते थे, तो आपके पिताजी बोलते थे कि हाँ स्कूटर लेके जाओ, नो प्रॉब्लम, कॉलेज में जा रहे हो जाओ। पहले 2 बार वो खुद पीछे आते, सच में प्रॉपरली पहुंचा कि नहीं, सच में प्रॉपरली सिग्नलिंग किया कि नहीं, प्रॉपर स्पीड से गया कि नहीं। So maturing the system, when you want to make the system mature, then you have to control that. You should not set it free at first. So that is the second point. That diagnostic tools are most important. We have to put those tools over there. Second thing, it's a manual error. You can't blame the Industry 4.0. आपने जो फेड किया उसके ऊपर जो रिजल्ट आया, that is the beauty of that system. उसने किसी को ढकेल दिया because you fed it like that. You must have said that the bridge is completed. Then it might have allowed, right? So that is the second. Have I answered your?
Yeah.
So anybody else? Any question? Yeah, you want? अच्छा, नहीं मुझे लगा आपने ऐसा किया. I thought. Yeah, 1 to 1 at dinner point. थोड़ा late भी हो गया.